girls. So today we're going to be learning about multiplication. But before we start, I thought it might be fun to read a book. So this book is called If You Were a Time Sign. So this should get us thinking about multiplication. So if you were a time sign, you would multiply one number by another number. Shelley sails ashore with 4 6-packs of soda cans. 4 times 6 equals 24 soda cans. If you were a time sign, you would be a symbol used to show multiplication. Multiplication is a quick way to add the same number over and over. 5 dividing dragonflies have 6 legs each. 5 dragonflies times 6 legs each equals 30 legs in all. 5 times 6 equals 30. 5 sneaky spiders have 8 legs each. 5 spiders times 8 legs equals 40 legs in all. If you were a time sign, you would be part of a multiplication problem. The problem's answer is called the product. Ribbon snakes have 3 white stripes on their backs. 3 ribbon snakes times 3 white stripes each equals 9 white stripes total. The product is 9. 2 mice race on each white stripe. 2 mice times 9 stripes equals 18 mice total. The product is 18. If you were a time sign, you could switch the number before you and the number after you. It wouldn't matter which number came first because the product would be the same. 2 tigers' tricycles have 3 wheels each. 2 tricycles times 3 wheels each equals 6 wheels total. 3 bears' bicycles have 2 wheels each. 3 bicycles times 2 wheels each equals 6 wheels total. Yes, Reem. So product is the answer to the multiplication problem. If you were a time sign, you could work left to right or top to bottom. Toucan has 2 toasters. Each toaster holds 4 pieces of bread. Toucan fills the 2 toasters. 2 toasters times 4 pieces of bread each equals 8 pieces of bread in all. Toucan takes the toast to the twins. 2 plates times 4 pieces of toast on each equals 8 pieces of toast in all. If you were a time sign, you could use the words groups up. Fifi holds 2 groups of 5 balloons. 2 groups of 5 equals 10 balloons. Fifi flies away with 4 groups of 5 balloons. 4 groups of 5 equals 20 balloons. If you were a time sign, you could be part of a story problem. Each day, the kangaroos play basketball. On Friday, Caleb scored 4 baskets. Each basket was worth 2 points. Kate scored 3 3-pointers. Who scored the most points? If you were a time sign, you would be the opposite of a divided by sign. Multiplication uses repeated addition, and division uses repeated subtraction. So 3 octopuses wear flippers on the ends of their arms. 3 octopuses times 8 arms each equals 24 flippers. If you were a time sign, you could multiply single-digit or double-digit numbers. 2 7-eyed aliens land on Saturn. 2 aliens times 7 eyes each equals 14 eyes total. 10 10-eyed aliens greet them. 10 aliens times 10 eyes each equals 100 eyes total. Okay. So now that we're done reading the book about multiplication, hopefully you guys have some ideas. And now we can start talking about multiplication strategies that we can use when we're solving our problems, okay? So, this here is called a multiplication sentence. So we have 3 times 6 equals 18. And there are many strategies you can use to get the answer, right? So the first one is repeated addition, kind of similar to our brain stretch this morning, if you guys remember. So we would write 6 plus 6 plus 6 3 times, which gives us 18, right? Because 3 times 6 is 18. So that's called repeated addition. Then another way is called an array. So what you would do is you would draw 3 rows of 6 or 6 columns of 3. Does that make sense? Another way that you can solve your multiplication sentence is by grouping. So another thing that we did this morning during our bell work, right? So I would draw 3 circles, and inside each circle, I would do 6 dots. So then when I count them up, I know that this equals 18, right? And then another way that you can solve the multiplication sentence is by using a number line. And I know you guys are familiar with number lines because you use them in addition and subtraction, right? So you could skip count by 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. That will give you the answer. Or you can go by 6s. You can go 6, 12, 18. Does that make sense? Okay, so do you guys see any similarities between any of these strategies here that we've talked about? Violet?
Like the grouping one and the array one?
Yeah,
They both have dots?
exactly. They're both different ways of grouping, right? Yeah. So do you guys notice any other similarities between the strategies? Elizabeth?
Only the grouping, I was keep doing the same thing with my dad.
You did the grouping with your dad?
Array.
Oh, and the array?
Not really the array.
Okay. Does anyone else see any similarities between maybe repeated addition and number line? How are they similar? Sarah?
They both have like the plus, and then you
Yeah, so they're both different ways of adding, right? Is that what you were gonna say, Reem? Yeah, so here you're going 6 plus 6 plus 6 gives you 18. Same thing here, we're counting up by 6 and gives us 18, right? Okay, so do you guys think that you understand the strategies well enough that we can try maybe an example together as a class? Yes, Adam?
I know the answer.
You know the answer? Okay, great. So who can come up here and try one of these strategies for this multiplication sentence? 5 times 5. Elias? And you can pick anyone, but just do one of them.
I did the array.
Okay, you did the array, and do you know what the answer would be after you did this?
Yeah, 10.
10? Should we count them?
25.
Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So Elias is right, you got 25 for this. Who would like to come up and try another strategy? Sarah? We're gonna try grouping. Right, you got 25, good job. So do you guys see how array and grouping is kind of similar? Yeah. Okay, so who would like to come and try another strategy. Adam? Amazing. So Adam did the repeated addition. He did 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, which gave us 25. Now who would like to come and try the last one, the number line? Barry? Perfect, thank you. So Barron did the number line. And number line is really similar to skip counting, right? So she's going up 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 every time to get to 25. Oh, actually, make sure you're starting at 0, right? You always want to start your number line at 0, right? Now we have 25. So does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up or sideways if you're still unsure. Okay, so do you guys think that you can apply this now to the practice work I made for you?